Hi, I'm Jeff Jones from Think and Move.
And I'm Cynthia Hoyt from Think and Move, also known as TAM, and we do a noise-robust speech recognition solution.
It was fun. I had a good time. The interactions with different people, different backgrounds and knowledge bases to glean some information from was irreplaceable. It was fun.
Absolutely. Yesterday was a great time. We did the disaster city and all the scenarios in the morning, which
Oh,
was
yeah.
nice because it was a little cooler. And the presentation practice and feedback that we got in the afternoon sessions was very good. I was up until about 3 o'clock in the morning redoing my presentation and modifying it to take into account all the feedback that we got from the various groups of first responders. So that was great.
I think it went well. It went well. We had some pretty good feedback. I think that the presentation, the whole setup, everything was nice. I think it went really well. It was nice being out here. So.
Yes, I think it went well as well. I think that they were a little tired by the time we got in there. People looked weary. We did the best we could. We did got a few questions and some interaction, but not as much as we probably would have hoped for.
Yeah.
Great. You guys were awesome. You planned everything and gave us a lot of information. I told Paul that when I first talked to him on the phone, that it was very well organized and you guys put everything together and answered all the questions and were available, so that was wonderful.
Definitely not those steaks. Those were too good. Wow. Directions were okay. Oh, the addresses to the buildings. Every day we had to ask because we weren't on the buses. I'm assuming
we
that
were on our car.
everything was planned around the bus taking, and we decided not to take the bus.
Mhm.
But getting the addresses to the locations, some were in the book, some weren't in the book. At the end of the day, they had to write it on the board. Did I copy it down? Did you copy it down?
Right.
That was a little bit of a hassle.
But the signs helped. The
Oh, yeah,
signs
the
were
signs were
great,
nice, yeah.
so that really helped a lot, getting the signs.
Yeah.
And you guys were accommodating to vegetarians, so Lou actually ordered some vegetarian stuff, but I don't think you had asked ahead of time, so it worked out well, but just next year you might want to ask about that. And then more time for the presentation, frankly. I mean, 25 minutes including questions seems a little short if you've got to do it in 15. I think 30 minutes for a presentation is the minimal to try to explain your technology, and so that would probably be my biggest complaint, is that there wasn't enough time for the
A few more minutes,
presentations.
5 more minutes or so to get you up to 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, for the presentation, I would say 10 minutes, I would say 30 minutes for the presentation and 10 minutes for question and answer, frankly. I mean, because it was just too short. And I know people don't want to sit through all those, so maybe do 2 days, maybe spread it over 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
No, that's about it.
No,
Great.
we
Appreciate
appreciate
it,
the
guys.
opportunity.
Thanks for having us here.
Yeah.